Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kayla J and this is Budget with Purpose. And if you can hear, again, I'm a little congested. I had like a 1 day cold, almost flu thing, and the baby was sick again too. I hate the winter. But how are you guys doing? I decided to do a mid-November check-in. So we are going to be looking at some expenses, some dates, some movement from November 1st to the 17th, which was yesterday, Friday. Today is Saturday. So we're gonna go ahead. You guys, every time I start this video, I realize that like I forget something. Okay, so my handy dandy notebook. I'll move this because I don't need that just yet. So what I went ahead and did was write down all of my bills for November, and I didn't do an October closeout. And I'm like, whatever, it's too late to do one. My intentions is to do one every month. But it's better late than never to start for November. So we're gonna go look at what bills I had and what has been paid. So, and excuse me, because we're gonna try and do this sitting down. So we have rent at $13.50. That was paid, not on the first, but it was paid. Hulu, I put 19, but I think it's $18.91. That was paid on the 3rd. Microsoft is $7.43. That was paid on the 4th. Cinemark was $11.99. That was paid on the 5th. Google Storage, I was about to say Apple Storage. I'm not an Apple girl. Google Storage was $2.12. That was paid on the 2nd. Internet was $45, paid on the 6th. Stars, $10.62. However, I'm going to be canceling Stars because I don't use it anymore. YouTube got paid at $14.88. So between now and my next check, which is on the 24th, what will have to get paid is $18.07 for Amazon Music and Discovery at $7.43 because my phone and self-lender gets paid on the 24th. So when self-lender hits, my check hits, so it'll cancel out. So the thing with that is my checking account is negative $3.91. Full transparency, guys, because I was spending and swiping because I left my subscription money in my account, and that made me feel like I had extra money. And also I didn't do what I was supposed to do with my therapy copay. So here's what happened. I budgeted to pay Fingerhut and Capital One. Okay. I budgeted $40 so I can pay 20 on Fingerhut and 20 on Capital One. What happened was your girl must have been foggy in the brain because I Zelled myself the money from TD Bank to Capital One checkings. The problem is TD Bank took forever to process because apparently I haven't done it that way. I've done Capital One to TD Bank, but not vice versa. And it took forever because they had to make sure it was legit. But the same day that I made the Zelle transfer thinking it was going to hit my account in minutes, I made the payment for the credit card bill. But instead of the 20, I did the 40. And so Capital One was like, oh, girl, we'll take it. And then 2 days later, they were like, girl, there was nothing in this account. So then my checking account was showing that I had $54 because I still had like $15 or $14 left over in that account that wasn't touched. So my account was showing that I had $14 or $54, but I couldn't access it. And I was like, what the heck? So that caused me to spend a little more on my credit card because I needed a humidifier because we were sick again. So I know better. I know if I'm going to try and make an early payment, A, make sure it's for the right amount that I wanted to do, and B, don't do everything on the same day just in case there's another hiccup because it was not fun. So, yeah. that is everything. So further down here, I wrote, sorry for the shakiness. So Finger Hut, I owe, the balance is $63 out of 500 because they upped my balance. And the minimum payment is 11, which I will be paying that this week, and we're going to move the money. And Capital One is 186.33 out of 200, y'all. My goodness. But I felt like the last purchase I needed, and I did treat myself to something for $59. I probably shouldn't have, but I really wanted it, and guess what? Now I can't find it. Oh, how the world works. How the world works. So I went ahead and tracked my expenses from the 1st to the 17th. There's some people, like, I watch Budget Treasures and I love her stuff, and she's very detailed, and so I think she does her like paycheck closeouts from paycheck to paycheck, and oh, I'm gonna get there, but for right now I'm just doing 1st to 17th even though some of that money came from the last check, but it is what it is. And go look at Budget Treasures. I love her stuff. She's so transparent and I love that. So what I have highlighted, let me move my coins. What I have highlighted are things that I spent that I normally pay cash for that I'll have to take and put back into my bank because it's negative $33. Okay, so I have the date, description, amount, and unexpected question mark. So out of all the stuff that I have here in my TD account, I had $1,420 of expected expenses. So that means my subscriptions and all that came out like they were supposed to. And then I had about $486 of unexpected expenses. So I was just swipe happy. And my Capital One, yeah, so then, like I said, my balance is negative $391, which is fine. I'm okay sharing that with you guys because this is my journey, and hopefully this will help somebody and myself. So Capital One, my expenses, not that much. Couple of Etsy's, grocery store, and I didn't budget for groceries. I just had money that I didn't allocate places, y'all. So, and this is before I did the budget, so I didn't budget for that. So my balance as of last night in Capital One is $64. And Ally is my buffer / spending account. And I think I'm gonna stop giving myself like cash and just use my Ally thing, but I don't know. If y'all seen all my videos, I change my mind all the time. And that's the beauty of a budget. So Ally, we have $15.97 left over. I really don't care about any expenses in Ally because that's what it's there for. And cash on hands, I ended up with $31, actually $36. And I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how, y'all, but it is what it is. We're gonna stuff that actually today. So let's look at just an overview of what is going on. Okay, I'm just getting up because I was sitting down. I just want to make sure that you guys, I'm in the frame. So like I said, TD negative $391, Capital One 64, Ally $15.97, cash $36. So that leaves me with a total of $107.06 and money to pay back. So I have to pay back gas, I have to pay back gifts. So thanks to my friend, I'm doing this thing called Product Tube, and it'll magically appear here, hopefully. And so Product Tube is just a thing where you sign up for it and you go on like little missions to review, like, oh, I'm shopping for Ziploc bags today, and these are the brands that I want to get. And you get gift cards. And it has been very lucrative for me. I have gotten over $100 in gift cards for Amazon. I wish it was money, but whatever. Amazon has proven to be like, I do spend a lot at Amazon, and like my daughter, when she wants hair, she orders it from there. I have the Greensboro trip coming up, so I'll be ordering stuff. So it's okay. Right now I have about $50 in gift cards just sitting in my account waiting to be used. So we have a baby shower today, and I bought a gift, but I didn't have a whole bunch in there. So the difference between that gift that I purchased and whatever came out of my checking account was $14.12. So I'm gonna put that back. And then car maintenance, yeah, it's winter here, almost, kind of. It is. And so that means that my tires are constantly like, yeah, feed me. So I spent $4 trying to feed my damn tire. Sorry. And it didn't even like freaking fill all the way because somebody was being rude, and I got real anxious and nervous, and I was like, oh, they weren't being rude per se. They just parked a little too close to me. That seemed a little pushy. And I was just like, okay, baby, let's just go. And she was like, mommy got gas? And I'm like, yes, mommy got gas, but this person's being a jerk. Okay, so let's add how much I'm gonna have to put back. 20, because I have 38.12, but also I just remembered TB. So 42.03 is how much I really have to put back. So what I think I'm going to do is just transfer 42.03 from Capital One to TD Bank. Yes, I'm gonna write that down. I think I'm gonna just transfer it, and I'll just leave the cash inside my envelopes. Yeah, I'll cheat. Okay, that is my weekly check-in, or my mid-November check-in. So it's like 2 weeks worth of 2 weeks worth of stuff. So this is the cash. $10 of this is from my daughter, because I had transferred $10 from her checking account to my checking account so I could stuff it for her, because she almost spent her whole check. I have $20 left in gas. Some of this is changed from when I used gas. And then I have all of this change in a receipt. So what are your plans for this week? I don't think I asked that. We have a baby shower, and I have an 8 to 14 page paper due, so that will be where it's at this week. And I was under the weather, so I didn't get to like attack my paper like I like to do. I hate the winter time. I wish I could keep her home all winter, and we did get sick, because for me and her, when we get sick, we get sick. I also had COVID, but I was pregnant with her, and it was a very depressing time, because like I was the only patient that my doctors had, or maternity doctors had, who was pregnant with COVID. So I'm like, is this why we always get sick? Because we both had COVID, because technically you were in my belly. Okay, so we got 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. $36 and change. I'm very proud of my change, guys. So it's always so dusty. All right, I'm about to throw the change in here. Let's see how much we got. Got a couple of quarters. My goal is to get it to 40, which I think is doable, because yeah, it's not really. I use my phone, so it's kind of off as far as what's in the middle and what's not. So ready? And I got so much better at like putting stuff in here very quickly. Oops, at least I thought I did. Yeah, y'all, so I'm convinced me and her get sick. Also, like, we share everything. She's my baby. So, but her dad be like, you can keep that cold over there. Go drink your mama lemonade and stuff like that. So, yes, 40.53 in here, y'all. 40.53. That's very, very exciting and motivating. Okay. So, we are going to be starting with, and if I have to update a tracker, I'll just do it later, because it's really not worth it right now, because I'm just adding like dollars. So we're starting with some nice savings, and I'm putting a 10. And I'm going to update the trackers later. Also, they get, I'm putting dollars in their chat accounts because I have to start, and dollars in their savings, and $1 in their chat. Like, this is real quick. I see a few people put dollars, and I'm like, yes, I think I'm going to try that just so I can have something in there. And for those of you who don't know, the chat account is Connecticut's version. I don't know what it's called in other states, but the 529, the education accounts in Connecticut, it's called chat. Connecticut Higher Education Trust. I think that's what it is. And I haven't been contributing to it like I told myself I was going to. So, you know, it's so hard because you want to contribute to a lot of things and your money is kind of like limited, but you also want to enjoy your life while you have it. So, but also like if your kids want to go to college, you want to kind of help get them there. So I be thinking, I'm just like, oh my God, you know, hopefully everything happens that needs to happen. So we are going to put a 5 in emergency, and that is now 20. And let's see. I think I'm going to put $1 in home decor just to get that started because I do want to get her a little Minnie Mouse bed. So we'll put that there. Support. I need to, I can't, okay. Y'all heard my excuse before. I really do pick up a lot from a lot of you. And somebody has a support envelope, and I thought I should do that because I have purchased a pie from a coworker, thank you cards from a coworker, and the thank you cards because as a mail carrier, a lot of our customers give us tips at the end of the year to thank us for our service. And so we give you thank you notes, and I have some, but I've used them already, so I wanted some new ones, and they were $14. So that was an unexpected expense right there. And then also I am a regular carrier, like I have my own route, which means I have a sub. And so it is customary that at the end of the year, usually at the Christmas party, I don't think we're having one this year though, you give your sub a tip, and it's usually between $50 and $100. So I need to get on that. And what I used to do, like what I did last year, was just gave him like $50 out of my tips, and I be, you know, I'll be making out a good like $400 on my route. Disney World, I don't know if I said this, but when we were going to Disney World earlier this year, and we had to cancel because Amazon was being a jerk to my husband. And so we had to cancel. I had got all my money back. However, there was $200 in gift cards that went back to the gift card. So there's technically $200 in gift cards in Disney just sitting. So I put the $200 on the tracker. I put the $200 on the tracker, and we have decided that we are going to go to Disney World in 4 years. In 2027. I will have one adult who can contribute at that point, and one 18-year-old at that point, and Juju will be what, like 2, 3, 4, 5. She would be like 7. So we decided we'll give it 4 years. That way we can slowly save everything we have to save. Okay. And my internship 6 months ahead binder, it's really pretty. Everything is getting $1 as well. So I reached out, some internships reached back out to me, guys, but my dummy behind didn't have my curriculum vitae, right? My resume ready. and I was sick, so I wasn't able to get it back in a timely manner. But I stayed up like all 2 nights ago. I stayed up trying to get it together because it was like malfunction. My husband's car semi broke down. We spent all day waiting for AAA, like all day waiting for AAA. And so, yeah, I didn't have time to fix up my resume like I wanted to. Okay, cell phone there. So I was just like, boo. But I did it. I did my cover letter and my, what do you call it? My resume. And then I haven't sent it out yet because there's some information that they needed. And ever since I got this antivirus protection stuff on my laptop, I'm having trouble with my school website. So I have to figure out how to like remove it while I'm on my school website and stuff like that. Also real quick, so if you saw these, I got these challenges from So Crafty. So now this is something also that I spent money on that I did not plan to spend money on. I was looking for a nice format like this for like my 52 weeks and all that stuff. So I got the 10, 25, 50, and 100. I think I'll just do one at a time. Like these are slow burners, but I like it because, you know, you'll have a certain amount of money. So I'm not going to contribute to this until maybe next week, but I plan on doing these. Okay, so everything has $1. And then what I have left is $8. And I'm going to put this in her in Juju's birthday. Yeah, I'm going to put this in Juju's birthday envelope so we can go ahead and get that going. Because it's pretty soon I'm going to have to do the, what do you call it? Pretty soon I'm going to have to do the deposit. And so I'm just waiting for Dad to give me his stuff. But there we go. So it's $8. So we have 20, wait, 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3. So she has $33 in her birthday. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, and I don't know if I like quickly said it. Like other than that, there's nothing else in here in my cash binder. Everything was spent. I did not go see the Marvels because when my husband's car broke down, me and the baby were starving. So I took the family fun money and I went to IHOP and I got pancakes. No shame in my game. They were great. All right, guys. So that is all I have for you today for my weekly check-in or my mid-November check-in. And I'm going to get back to doing these because as Budget Treasures says, you need to check your budget like every day. And I low-key like do check my budget every day. I'm always in my challenge book. I'm always counting my challenge and I'm very proud of where I came from 0 to literally having like almost, I think it's like $300 in my savings challenges, which when I complete them, they're just going to my sinking funds and stuff. So like I have saved money. I think in total, when I look at what I have in my binders completely minus my Taurus binder, it's about like $500. And so I'm very proud of that. And the process works. You just have to be very dedicated to it. And for me, that means also being transparent. I might not tell y'all everything I spend, but if I overspend, I would just be like, I overspent. And I hope it was worth it. My goodness. But usually it is. Yeah, so I'm just learning. And you guys are learning with me. And if you're not and you're new, you're like, you've been in this thing, like, you know, I just appreciate all the support from everybody who's watched and comment and all the new people. So if you are new and you found this video, it's missing Juju because she's asleep, but her spirit is here. But If you're new and you like what you see, just like, comment, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. S'il vous plaît. Yes. All right, guys, I'm about to get ready and head out and go to work, drink some tea, and rest my voice box. And you all have a lovely, lovely day. And again, like, a lot of us are out here get sick in the budgeting community, so please take care of yourself. I'm gonna try and take care of myself. Practice self-care. Live your life with purpose, and don't forget to budget with purpose. Have a wonderful week. Bye, guys.